guys, welcome back to RonsRides, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach, and I have in front of me two first model year Alfa Romeo Giulias. On the left, a 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia Lusso, and on the right, an entry-level 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, and these are both used models. So I'm going to tell you guys why it is a great time to start buying used Alfa Romeo Giulias to save a little bit of money. Now currently both of these Alfa Romeo Giulias are in Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach's stock, and they are for sale. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below and a phone number if you want to reach the dealership to inquire on the cars that you're seeing in this video. Let you know the price and the miles with the options pretty soon here. Now on the left we have the Alfa Romeo Giulia Lusso, which is a luxury model, and it is done in Silverstone metallic with a black interior. And on the right you have the Alfa Black entry-level Alfa Romeo Giulia in that Alfa Black color with a black interior. So both black interiors for both of these models, very under the radar, very simple and clean specs. But let's actually see what kind of options we're looking at for these two cars. So now that the sun wants to pop its head out, let's take a look at the colors a little bit closer so you can see the Silverstone metallic. It is a metallic paint, so you're gonna see a little bit of depth in there. You know, the depth is going to be very subtle with a silver car, but you will be able to see it, and a little bit of sparkle in that metallic flake to show off the lines of the Alfa Romeo Giulia with that beautiful Italian flair. Now with the gloss black, the Alfa Black, you will definitely see some lines, you will definitely see some definition, maybe not as much, but everything in black looks beautiful, especially when it is clean. Taking a look at both vehicles, the Alfa Black here, very standard with the rear. Since they're not the sport models, you're not getting the sport diffuser, and since they don't have the black package, which wasn't available until this year, you don't get the blacked out badges or exhaust tips. So you're keeping it pretty standard in the rear, still looks good, just no additional options like those packages. Now when I say Alfa coming back to the US, obviously they came back in 2014 with the Alfa Romeo 4C, but what I'm talking about is these two, the car of the year for 2018, the Alfa Romeo Giulia, where they really start to make the name for themselves back in the US again, and people start to take recognition of what Alfa was capable of. 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine with 280 horsepower and 306 foot-pounds of torque. Now at a curb weight of 3,632 pounds, it's, you know, pretty decent. It has some get up and go for these cars. Now Alfa has done something with this ZF transmission on the 8-speed that just puts power to the wheels. So crazy with this thing. They're really light on their feet. You guys won't understand until you actually get into these cars and drive them and experience them. It's just something else. Every time someone got into a car, when I worked here and took them on a test drive, they were super surprised about what an inline 4-cylinder could really do. When it comes to that fuel economy, Alfa still uses the old school screw cap. Not exactly sure why, but you get really good fuel economy, 24 city and 33 highway. And that is with premium fuel. All premium fuel on this car. Any of the Alfa Romeos will have that premium fuel, and you'll see it right here on the disclaimer. So make sure you do that, but with the inline 4-cylinder, you're not really gonna be sucking it down, and we already know that it gets good gas mileage, so you're in good shape with it. Now when it comes to the wheel options, there are different ones for Alfa Romeo. Now you do have the standard wheel here with this entry-level model, so this is the standard 17-inch wheel that comes on the Alfa Black model. On the Lusso, all Lussos get the 18-inch wheel with the bright aluminum look here. So that's what you'll see on any Lusso, which is a good way to set them apart from the other Alfas, whether they're being a sport or the entry-level model. So you have the 17s here, and you have the 18s here on the Lusso. Now the cargo space on the Giulia models are a little bit small, but all 3 seats fold down. You're looking at 12 cubic feet of cargo space for any of the Alfa Romeo Giulias. So you'll see exactly what kind of size you're looking at in perspective here, and then you'll see that all 3 of those seats fold down. You do have right here the triggers, or levers shall I say, to fold down your rear seats. And then obviously you do have your battery in the back, right? But it's not under here. It is actually on the side here. So if I were to twist this to the side, twist this one to the side, and then pull, there's your battery stowed in the back. I mean, 50-50 weight distribution, carbon drive shaft. They really thought about how they wanted this vehicle laid out to perform the best. The battery being in the back is not only convenient, but it helps with the performance. So we'll take over here on the side too, just to show you the entry-level Giulia here. Same amount of space, same fold-down seats. All right, little cubby here for maybe spray bottles or anything for your car accessories. And same here, there's no tire in the back, there's no battery down here. It is right there on the side, and there you go, 12 cubic feet of space. Now before we get into the cockpit up front, let's actually just check out your back seat space, because if you're going to be using this vehicle, you probably want to know what you're looking at as far as holding passengers. Now I'm 5'11", and this is about the amount of space I have. Now you kind of fall into the seat when you sit down, which is very nice because it allows you to have a little bit of extra room. There's also some curvature, if you notice, in the back seat rest that allows you to have a little bit of extra room for your knees as well. So Alfa thought about that, as you can see the indentions here, so you know that you have a little bit of knee space here, because if it wasn't here, obviously my knee would be very close to touching that. It just may feel like an uncomfortable situation, may get a little claustrophobic if that wasn't the case. But as you can see, I have plenty of room here, being 5'11" and being in this driver's seat in a comfortable position. I think you'll do pretty good as far as your back seat space. Now, if you guys want a full detailed look at the Alfa Romeo interiors, plenty of videos on the channel, but this is what we're looking at for this specific model, black on black. But it's pretty standard for most of the Alfa Romeo Giulia interiors, besides a couple of extra options, like if you had carbon fiber trim, or if you had a walnut wood trim or something like that. Now inside, you're looking at the standard trim. No additional options here really. You have your standard seats, you have your standard wood trim. All right, and then if we hop in and we turn down that AC because it's blasting, you do have your black on black look here. Now, one thing I did notice has been optioned in here is the 8.8-inch screen over the 6.5-inch. So you do have that. You also have the navigation that has been added to this package as well. So those are two great things that you should know about, because the 2017 models, whether you like it or not, did not come with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and there's no way to retrofit it. You can retrofit it for some of the 2018s that say pre-wired for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on the sticker, but you cannot do it for the 2017 first year models. So if you get a 2017 and you want navigation and a bigger screen and stuff, make sure that option is in there. You'll see it here. If you do not have navigation, it will disappear from this menu and you'll see a blank line at the bottom. So make sure you guys keep in contact with your dealer. Make sure that you're getting the specific car you want. You do know that this one here does have that navigation and bigger screen option. Like I said, pretty simple, pretty to the point. Black on black, standard seats, leather. You got a little bit of plastic up top. You got the wood trim as well. Your driving modes here, dynamic, natural, and advanced efficiency. Whoa, couldn't say that right. Then you have your radio button here, independent radio button. You do have your toggle for your infotainment screen up there because it's not a touch screen. You do have your cup holders here, or you can cover them up by just a push of the tray there and push it back. 2-track system for the shifter, all right. Back for drive, up for neutral, and up for reverse. And then if you go back to drive and pull it over, you got manual mode, and then P for park. But other than that, a good place to be. Definitely check out my previous Alfa videos for the in-depth look at the infotainment system, everything on the speedometer, on the steering wheel controls, all the different options you can get, because there's a lot of different things you can have. There's a lot of things you can do without, and there's a lot of things that it already comes with that you'll just be fine with. So make sure you check those out. But let's go look at the Lusso interior. Now the Lusso obviously has the same amount of space for your rear seat passengers as the base model Giulia does, or the entry-level model Giulia does as well. So don't worry about that. You're getting the same amount of space. But up front, you're getting a little bit different trim. Now for the Lusso, we said luxury, right? Well, this is the luxury model. This gets the cannoli leather, all right? It has the contrasted stitching, and then it has the dark wood. Now let's get inside here so you guys can get a better look at it, because it has a few more options on it that you might want for your Alfa Romeo. And with it being a pre-owned model, you can take some of the stress off of buying it new, let someone else take any kind of hit as far as depreciation, buy pretty much a brand new car at a great price, which we'll get in a moment, and then you get everything you want. So let's start with actually the door panel. Let's go right over here. So with this being a Lusso model, you do get the upper door paneling done in leather. So instead of it being in plastic, it's leather up top. And then you get the contrasted stitching going throughout. Pretty nice, right? Then you get the nice dark wood to go along. Now you can also get the light walnut wood trim as well, but you get the dark walnut wood with this specific spec. All right, you also have the upgraded Harman Kardon sound system. So you do have that in this specific Lusso here. All right, and then we'll roll over to those Cannolis seats because I wanted you to take a closer look at those. All right, so you see the Cannolis seats, a lot more comfortable. I think this is the top most comfortable seat in the 3 of the Alfa Romeo Giulia seats. You have this, the standard seat, which we were just in, and the sports seat. I feel like this is the most comfortable with the Lusso and the Cannolis seats. Like I said, the contrasted stitching there, it looks really nice, and it looks like somebody took care of it. Now also up top here, you get the leather wrapped dash. Now you notice in the other one, the dash was done in plastic. This whole dash is wrapped in leather with the contrasted stitching yet again. So that's just the upgrades to having a Lusso model, is having the nice fits and finishes. Now with this infotainment system, you are getting the navigation, as you can see there, which we spoke about in the entry-level model. So you want that because the 2017 models did not come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And this is the 8.8-inch screen, so you do get the larger screen here as well. All right, so the biggest takeaway between the two is in the interior, you're gonna get a little bit more fit and finishes. You got the upgraded sound, you got the dark wood trim, and you have the upper door done in leather and the upper dash done in leather with the Cannolis seats. All right, but in the interior for the entry-level model, you do not have that. Now, you might not want that, but that's just something that I want to bring up to show you some differences. Now, there's another difference here that might not matter as much in Florida, but if you guys are out of state, a little bit further north, you're probably gonna want heated seats. So this model here has the heated seats and the heated steering wheel. Heated driver and passenger, and then heated steering wheel right there. So now you know that if you need to keep those buns toasty, there's a way to do it in this specific model here. Let's talk about the benefits of getting a pre-owned Alfa Romeo, and let's talk about the mileage on both of these cars and the price. So your Alfa Romeo Giulia Lusso on the left here with the Silverstone metallic paint is gonna cost you $30,000 with 6,800 miles on it. That's it, 6,800 miles, and it is 2 years old. Get that. Now on the right, you're still doing pretty good because you have 10,900 miles on the entry-level Alfa Romeo in Alpha Black, and you're looking at $28,000. All right, so think about the different things you get here with the less mileage, but you have to pay about 2 grand higher. Think about the things you get here with a little bit higher mileage, but you get to pay 2 grand lower. Which one would you guys pick? Seeing both of these specs, knowing both of the options, seeing both of the mileage and the prices, which one would you take out of the two? So why should you guys buy a used Alfa Romeo, a pre-owned car? Well, both of these are actually one-owner cars. And who doesn't want a car that has been used by one person for 2 years and put 10,000 or less miles on them, to where they took more of the depreciation and you get into the car scotch-free on the price? How cool is that? Now, with it being 2017 models, the first year they came out, and with it being 2019, well, obviously, these kind of cars are gonna start to come in. It's a great time because you're gonna start to see more of them in the market, because most car owners will flip their cars between 2 or 3 years of ownership, all right? So you see a lot of leases that are 24 months, or you'll see somebody do a finance agreement that they only wanna, keep the car for 3 years and they pay it off in that amount, and then they trade it in for something new. So this is a great time because you'll start to see them a lot more now, with them being 2017s, coming out, 2019s now. I mean, you're gonna see these a lot more often. So now is definitely the time, because you're gonna see a lot more of the Giulias for the 2017 models, even a few 2018s coming into the used car market. You're gonna get a great price with it being a pre-owned model, and you're gonna get a great warranty. Now for any Alfa Romeo model, you'll get 4 years, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper coverage for your warranty. Now if you get a certified pre-owned Alfa Romeo, you get an extra 2 years on your warranty, which puts you at 6 years. And then you get an extra 50,000 miles, which puts you at 6 years, 100,000 miles for your warranty, which is amazing. Now you do have 175-point inspection for every model that is CPO'd. That is really good, right? Then for the added peace of mind, you have that 24-hour, 24/7, shall we say, roadside assistance that's included with the warranty, and it's a $0 deductible. Now, in order to qualify for the CPO, the car actually has to be within its warranty range. So what you're looking at is it has to be younger than 5 years old, and it has to have less than 50,000 miles on the clock. Now, from my understanding, these two cars do not have the certified pre-owned warranty, and for good reason. There's still a lot of warranty and mileage left. They're 2017 models, which you still have till 2021 for your warranty coverage to need to be extended or for you to get that certified pre-owned. So you can still get it within 2 years. This also has another 40,000 miles until the warranty remains, and then this one has another 44,000 miles until the warranty remains. So you still have 2 years on both of them. All right, 46,000 miles on this one, 40,000 miles on this one. So there was no reason to warranty them for the certified pre-owned right at this moment. That's something that you can do at any time for these cars. So right now you have plenty of time left to do the certified pre-owned, which it does cost money. So you want to make sure that you get your life out of the vehicle, and then at the last minute, hey, pull that trigger, certify it, and then you get an extra 2 years and 50,000 miles. So after hearing that, what do you guys think? Left-hand side, right-hand side. Great time to buy a used Alfa Romeo, whether it's certified pre-owned or not. It's a good time to be in the market because you're gonna see a lot more of these cars coming in, and you're gonna really save some money, but be able to experience that Alfa Romeo experience that everybody has talking about, that Motor Trend named the car of the year for 2018, and that you really should get into to get some real Italian racing heritage and flavor. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video and you learned something today. If you want to inquire about these cars, make sure you check that description down below. Definitely, if you want to support the channel, give this video a like. Definitely helps out, gets the video up in the rankings, and just helps support me overall. You can check the links in the description too. I have a one-time donation through PayPal in case you want to donate $1, $3, $5, whatever. It doesn't matter. You also have the Patreon down there in the description, and my social media links if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, see what I'm up to in my personal life and what I have to do with cars. Now, you guys also have to subscribe and click that notification bell if you want to see more RonsRides videos in your inbox. Thank you so much for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed spending your time with me, and we'll speak to you guys in the next RonsRides video. We'll talk to you then. See you in the comments below. Peace.